So what are you really excited about right now with the growth of your company? Like what's on the horizon for you? What's getting you up out of bed every morning?
Oh, well, so we're entering a new phase of our company. So like I said, we make workstations for content creators, engineers, and scientists. And back when we were doing kind of general purpose computers and like gaming PCs, it was like it was less deliberate, I think, because we were just making the computers that like we would be excited about,
Hmm.
and then pushing them to people that get excited in the same way that we get excited. And so I think, like I said, I think you see fewer providers doing what we do because it isn't as natural to us. Like we have to speak somebody else's language, immerse into somebody else's culture. It's not as easy. And as we've grown as a company, we've kind of, I think, found the limits of like how far we can take this with like just trying harder, or just devoting more time or putting in more hours. And so we're pivoting as a company to be building more like processes and training processes and operating procedures and things. We're building a structure around the way that we approach going to market with these workstations. So I'm excited about that. We go back 2 years. Like we absolutely had you have to have trainings in order to understand content creation, and if you haven't done content creation, you have to have trainings. But we started with like, well, let's sit down and have somebody give us a lecture on content creation. But then we find that, okay, but now we've onboarded a new guy and he wasn't here when we did that. And so everyone is kind of at their own level. So we're building out an internal, um, just like learning system for making sure that new people that come on or people that change roles here in the company, like we're always elevating people. We're always building up people, and we're always building up process so that we can kind of break through that ceiling and keep going to the next level instead of reinventing the wheel all the time, you know?
No, that's really smart. You're building an internal learning system to for content creations and different tasks at your company. So you will make the educational material and then people can consume it as they come
Yeah.
onto the business.
Exactly, exactly. Because when you're building for tech enthusiasts and you're hiring tech enthusiasts, then there's this like the knowledge is already there. There's no work to be done. But when you're bringing people outside of their initial comfort zone, then you have to have all this in place in order to really nail this as a company. We have to have all this in place to make sure we've covered all of our bases.